In today's video, I'm going to be discussing my new cockroach colonies that I'm attempting to breed for my reptile and animal live foods. So I'm breeding cockroaches basically it helps in two ways. It helps to save money, as well as cockroaches are also one of the best foods that you can actually feed to your animals. They've got a much higher protein content level than something like crickets and locusts. They are only rated really one below the silkworms, so they're very, very high and nutritious food item. They also have a lot larger of a stomach than something like a cricket or locust, therefore the food remains in their stomach a lot longer than other insects available. So this is my first species. This is probably the most commonly bred in the hobby. This is dubia roaches. Now, dubia roaches are a relatively large species of cockroach. I actually got these guys as nymphs. You probably know before I did actually have a colony of dubia roaches. I bought them as all adults though, so unfortunately the actual breeding ones didn't last long. So the actual cockroaches themselves didn't last long because I was feeding them to my animals. So these guys I actually bought as small nymphs, so hopefully they will last a bit longer. Some have actually turned into adults now, however. I'll show some to you. So this is about the average size that I actually got these guys at. I'll just let the camera focus. So you can see it's relatively large already. This is an adult male dubia. So you've seen him run off there. That was an adult male. You can see with the adult males they actually have wings. Now this is an adult female. You can see the adult females are a black colour, a lot shinier than the nymphs, and they have no wings. So that's the first species. I feed my roaches a variety of food items. Today they've got some sweet potato that they seem to really enjoy. It's one of the best foods you can actually feed your feeder insects. I also feed them a roach chow that I actually make myself. I make this using high quality dog foods, as well as stuff like oats, sugar, and high quality fish food. So that's the dubia roaches. So we'll move on to the other colony. With your roach colonies, you always want to really have a lid on them. You don't want them to really escape. So this is the next colony. You'll notice this tub actually has tape around it. This is to keep it completely sealed and to prevent an escape. In fact, that's a good example. You can see all these little ones running across the sweet potato now. These are actually an example. I wanted to let the colony do a bit well before actually showcasing it. So this is the Turkestan roach colony, also known as red runners. You can see why by just how fast they actually move around. So these are the same. The setup's slightly different. These guys have the toilet roll tubes actually vertically, so all the poo and stuff drops down to the bottom and it keeps it relatively clean. You can see also these guys really like the sweet potato. These guys tend to eat their food a lot quicker than stuff like the dubias. Now they also get the roach chow. There's actually one crawling up my arm now. So I'll showcase what the two differences look like. So similar to the dubias, the adult males have wings. Just let the camera focus on it. So you can see the adult male has wings. I'm actually holding this one so it doesn't run away because they are extremely fast. Now this species you don't want escaping into your house because they can potentially breed. So the other one is the adult females. Now the adult females again are very, very similar to the dubias. You can see they're black colour and quite shiny as well. So I don't have many nymphs left of these guys actually. I actually got them as mostly nymphs, so most of them are now actually adult. They grow a lot quicker than the dubia roaches. They are also a much faster breeding species. The main difference to these and dubias is, you may already know, dubias actually have egg sacs like all cockroaches do. However, they actually have the egg sac go back inside of their body in order to incubate them inside. So that allows them to they'll give birth to live young. So Turkestans are a bit different. They also have the Ufica. However, they actually drop the Ufica and leave it to incubate by itself. You can see it here. It's sort of a hollow brown tubish type thing. I'm not entirely sure how long it takes for them to actually incubate. However, I found it's within a couple of months. Now, Turkestans tend to have a lot more babies actually than the dubias I found. There's quite a few now babies that are just absolutely running all throughout this tub. They're a lot smaller too, and they have seemed to grow a lot faster than the actual dubias. Now, I got the two different species because, of course, I have a variety of different amphibians and reptiles. Now, both amphibians, reptiles, and invertebrates can eat the cockroaches. However, obviously, due to the size differences of my animals, I decided to get two different species. The Turkestans, you can obviously see, as adults, have a lot smaller adult size, which means they can be fed to some of the smaller amphibians and stuff. Whereas the dubias are a lot larger and can be fed to things like my plumed basilisk as well as my Cuban night anoles. Whereas these guys will be fed to things like my two green anoles, my red-eyed tree frogs, as well as stuff like the Draco or the flying dragon lizard, which will take relatively small individuals of these. So I'm hoping as well that the nymphs will appease to my strawberry dart frog. It also means there's a bit more variety in the diet. Now, the other upside to having two different species, as also mentioned, the variety, you can include four of their diets. You can feed the Turkestans to your bigger reptiles and stuff as well. However, you'll just need to feed a couple more. Now, it does help to add the variety to their diet and make it more interesting for them, as obviously naturally they would eat a range of different live foods. Eventually, when the colonies kick off and breed a bit faster, I will be able to rely entirely on them. However, I will now and then buy crickets. So thanks for watching the video, guys. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe for more content. Also, drop down in the comment section below what sort of videos you want to see. Whether you want to see more educational videos where I actually speak about the different animals, or whether you want to see more care-based videos, or whether you want to see stuff like Q&As, or anything really, anything you sort of would prefer to see from the videos, just drop it down in the comment section below, and I'll see what I can sort of do. There's actually a rogue cricket in there. That shouldn't really be in there. So, thanks for watching.